Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 6 of the War of the Gods playthrough, where we're playing as Ermor in the Middle Ages. Now, when we left off last time, we had our god cast the spell Tartarian Gate. We'll see what we got in just a second. And once again, Swinland or however you want to pronounce that damn thing, has been conquered by the enemy because nobody bothers to defend the damn place. Now, I am going to apologize, folks. I am currently kind of sick. I'm coming down off of a case of bronchitis. And because of the way I record, you're going to be noticing me coughing a lot for the next couple of weeks. It's probably not going to last that long, but just letting you know. Mapito Cliffs, another Mound King, decided to be a dumbass and attack somebody who should be his god. Saluthi is shrunk. So I'm sorry about all the coughing, folks. I'm trying not to cough directly into the mic. Okay, there's about 30 enemies in there. Actually, first off, let's go back to the messages and go to... Okay, no, we did not. What I was checking there is, occasionally when you cast Tartarian Gate, you can actually get a... what you can get instead of a troop is you can get an actual commander. Ah, there it is. That's what I was after. Another Titan. Shattered Soul. Like I said, mostly what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to clear out some space so that I can actually select what I'm after rather than just the random stuff. Although this actually has the advantage of now these troops have commanders, so they can actually do stuff, or more better. Wow, they can do better things than just kind of milling around and blindly charging at the enemy. They actually will have somebody to command them when they're in battle. Okay, I got Southmog heading north. I got a large army here that I need to do something with, because, well, I haven't been doing that. So we're going to turn this into something useful. Mostly by just assigning all these troops to... or as many of these troops as we can to commanders, and having them ride out. Also, somebody on one of the previous episodes gave me a good tip that I'm going to work on, which is I honestly didn't know this because this game has a lot of stuff to it, but there is apparently a way to get more of the actual Ermorian style troops, like the Roman Legion stuff. All you do is you have a temple and any kind of fortress in the same province. I'm just gonna send those two lines out to start doing stuff. So let's see, I know I built some temples around here somewhere. I just can't remember where. Okay, here we go. So actually, right, I should be getting some in this province then, in theory. Yeah, I am. Cool. And my treasury is actually large enough that I can start doing that in more places. Well, this is Swinland is not a great example because I don't have full control of the province right now. You know what, Dust Heart, you're going to start building you know, just build a full castle for me. I'm just gonna start building castles in provinces everywhere, and temples too, because temples are great. And Anna, excuse me. Sorry about. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep coughing, unfortunately. All right, that should be good for now. Oh, that's also something else I was going to do. Once I make sure I got everything done here. Pangaea attacked some independent troops and won pretty handily. Then I attacked Pangaea. And won pretty handily. Actually, let's see. I lost 33 more troops, but I lost more than their entire... my losses were higher than their entire army size, so... And Kuna Ural was defended. +3 misfortune in the range of light. A free death gem from the woodlands. I need to... I need to get to... I need to fix something. I need to fix it. Okay, alteration is done. That's good, finally. Actually, you know what? We're going to work on enchantment next. Alright, so with alteration done, I mentioned this definitely in the last episode. Let's get rid of the sun. And just to make sure that the enemy can't get rid of it, I'm actually going to put 300 full gems into this. Oops. 300 death gems. It's actually kind of a drop in the bucket for me, considering I'm getting 43 a month. Alright, Southmog go north. Alator and Nightbane. I don't see why Pangaea's even trying to fight me over a lot of these places. None of these a lot of these places don't have any real population left. Okay, they are actually chipping through there, but we will send troops to defend it. Velites. Okay, those are still Princeps. Nightheart. Oh, it's good. Oh wait, that's because that's in Faldenberg. Let's just have everybody break the siege. I didn't even notice that I didn't technically own that province anymore. Alright, and that should end the reign of the sun. Welcome to the land of darkness. Or should I say, hello darkness, my old friend. You won't see any change in the tactical map. You will see a massive change in the battle map. Alright, we're up to level 4 in enchantment. Whoa, 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 what the Horror. Okay, they were just... It's because he was horror marked. Worm friend is now worm food. Let's watch this battle. Because you kind of saw it there against the horrors, but this massive darkness in the background, that is the effect of utter dark. And like these guys, they can't see. But my troops are completely unaffected by it because they're undead. Perfect dark vision. Actually, I do have a soldier that's affected by it, but he's back here. He's that air mage that joined me. Or Miragist, that's his name. This won't end well for you, Pangaea. And they're gone. An assassin went after one of my Mound Kings. He's got 4 months remaining on the fortress build. He's got 3. You know what? Murok, go there. Alator there. Death Gas. That's not really enough to worry about. Okay. Back to increasing my level of resources. Like I said, folks, I'm sorry about the coughing. I'm trying not to cough directly into the mic. Unfortunately, I've probably got it angled wrong for that. My mic has a lot better pickup than I originally thought it did. Alright, that's actually... preferences. Let's actually knock down the volume and sound a little bit. Or music and sound volume. That should be a little bit better. So I was reviewing the last couple episodes, and the music volume especially was a lot louder than I thought it was. This might actually come into play because if I don't get any votes, I'm probably gonna move on to playing like Ralia. Strongdale has an enchanted tower and caverns of glowing moss. Alright, took the Moss Woods. Retook Swinland. They just ran away from us in Abalshan and managed to take... Alright. Okay, actually, yeah, he can because it's currently winter. Like I said, I used to. If you're noticing that I'm not patrolling anymore, it's because for there to be unrest, there have to be people, and as you can tell, pretty much every. Oh, what do you know? I was gonna say pretty much every single province under my dominion is devoid of life, with the exception of the armies. That's one of the things about Ermor is eventually everywhere that you have any power in just winds up completely and totally empty of living people. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I mean, you're playing death effectively. 40 ghouls. That's actually a pretty strong force in a way. Send several of you. Oh yeah, because it's a lake of living water. I would need an actual water mage to do anything there. I need to send yeah, let's send Chill Soul over here. Reason is you need a mage of the old order, a mage of old Ermor to unlock the next part of the story that deals with the ancient temple. Alright, took Jome, the Bright Woods. We took that. Kepis. And we got rid of one of their temples. Only lost a couple of soulless, big whoop. Ugh. Oh, it's because of the negative dominion is what's really hitting me, except for in Kunat Ural, where it's that pool of sanctity bollocks. What I'm really trying to have Sathmog do is I'm trying to see if I can find Pangaea itself. Because while taking their home province will not end them, it will severely weaken them. More soulless for you, Nightbane. I don't have near enough to do that, so I'm just gonna have you sit there and patrol for fun. Oops, I passed it already. No, I don't want the rifle. I might actually eventually summon the Harvester of Sorrows. Because, like it says what this does, Messenger of Death and Disease. It is basically you summon a Plague Elemental that is stealthy. I'm probably going to do that next turn. Oh, I just realized I have not actually been timing how long this has been going on. I'll just go ahead and start the timer at, I'll call it 20 more minutes. Oh, that's 20 seconds. There we go. Like I said, I'll call it. I'm gonna stop this episode in 20 minutes because I forgot to time it. Ooh, 3 new provinces, or 3 new things in Gladewood: the Mooncatch Lake, the Painted Cave, and the Forest of Joy. All right, let's bring out the Harvester. I do like how if you're undead, eventually you start getting negative supply usage. Oh, they must have had they must have had actual, like, defending troops that you can, like the security forces, basically. This will not end well for them. Because the Knights of the Unholy Sepulchre are about to just basically, yeah, wrap around and stab them in the backs. And then nothing was left. Oh, one satyr looks like he might make it. Nope, didn't think so. Lithia, Dust Hills, Dust Fens, Peskin, Hexwoods, the Dustlands. I don't think Pangaea is going to be up here, actually. I do think Pangaea is going to be somewhere over in this region. It's definitely not going to be in any of the water provinces, because that you only start in a water province if you're a water nation. Okay, he's... Okay, Velites. Need a couple of Velites in here. He's missing 15 troops. Reanimate. Try for some lictors. Actually, no, could have Nightbane head up there. I'm basically telling Pangaea to fuck off out of the entire eastern half of the world. Ooh, a free iron mine. Not that it really helps me very much, but hey. The point is, actually in this case, it does kind of help me, because it means Pangaea doesn't get it. I can be you may be a god in this game, but you can actually get really petty about things. How in the world did they even get there? I mean, there's nowhere around for them to come from. Okay, he's got 1 month left on that fortress build. Give you some ghouls. These soulless can go... Actually, no, they can't, because... Okay, so, okay, yeah, I was gonna say there's someone here that doesn't have a full army yet. 80, 80, 80s, okay, good, all of them. Spittle and Knucklebones. Leperlove and Nightbane. Actually, no, Nightbane, you can go down there. Help him. Oh! Their god is right there. And she's alone. Now, what I'm about to attempt is very stupid and probably still not going to work, considering I don't have any of my strongest commanders down here, but I'm going to send troops there to attack her. Because you can actually kill a god. In fact, that's kind of the whole point of this game, is kill all the other gods. Now, again, if she dies, it's not necessarily the end of the game. The only way it can end the game, it will end the game, is if she dies in an unfriendly dominion. And this first forest is actually neutral. So you know what, you're actually going to head down there too. I don't have anybody else that can reach there just yet, but I do have something else. We're not going to cast the Harvester of Sorrows after all. I know there's a way to do this. Done! What Manifestation does is... if you remember all the assassins that Pangaea sent after me, Manifestation sends an uncontrollable, or not uncontrollable, but an assassin special character after a target. Let me back up. What it does is it summons what's known as the Ashen Angel. The Ashen Angel seeks out a target of a certain level in the province that you aim it at, and if it finds it, it tries to assassinate it. If it doesn't find one, it goes back and attacks the person who summoned it. But if it's a god, if the god is the only thing in the province, there's a very good chance it's going to attack it. So let's see how much Isis Pelagia likes fighting an Ashen Angel. And for those of you that are wondering, I don't really do much editing on this series, because this is kind of a Let's Play series. Oh, whoops, I might have accidentally cast it directly at Ermor itself, so. The Ashen Angel instead decided to come after my god. Yep, but this is what it looks like. I think it says, cannot be summoned by any means except the Manifestation spell. You can't win against my god, he's just too strong. Okay, we took the Dust Hills. We took Toledo. We took the Dustlands. We took Swineland back. Mistletoe Garland, Dire Wolf Pelt, Endless Bag of Wine, Black Steel Tower Shield, Dire Wolf Pelt, and a Ring of Regen. Killed most of that entire army, actually. I don't expect to have really... Yeah, I didn't expect to win. Oh wait, I did win! She must have managed to escape. Okay, so she cast Iron Skin on herself. She's got a lot of extra stuff. Girdle of Might, the Barkskin Amulet, Boots of Long Strides, Armor of Knights, Mistletoe Garland, Eye Shield, Whip of Command. She's actually not nearly as powerful as I thought she would have been. The reason I can already tell you how she's going to escape, because she's such a large character, she can actually just trample over my troops. She's not really doing any damage. Isis Pelagia is not really a threat to me. I mean, yeah, she killed a troop there with a whip, but... I mean, come on, this thing does 1 damage. It does a grand total of 1 damage. Taskmaster. Basically, they chose the worst possible weapon to fight against me. Oh well. How much health does this thing have? 51 points at current, but max of 92. Okay, so apparently a couple of Mound Kings really can take down a god. Or at least scare it off. Oh, so I've got a blind ghoul, that's fun. Reduced her down to around 1/3 of her HP. Actually, does she have trample? No, she doesn't, actually. Okay, I guess there's just a gap here she can run. She's gonna run out through. Kill my troops. More will take their place. She ran at 17 HP. And still took damage. Ah, great. The Trackless Woods didn't work out. An Ice Druid, that's a new one. Or, I know they're not new, but... Okay, now you're actually going to be able to see in Lithia what a castle battle is like. I can finally show you that. She ran into the sea. I know there's a spell you can cast. I forget what it's called. It's got something to do with undead pirates. I don't remember what school it's in or even what it's called. Let's see. See if I can find it real quick. And yes, if you were wondering, you can actually summon winged monkeys. Maybe it's under enchantments. I know it is a death spell because it's summoning an undead. Oh good, I can actually cast Ermorian Legion now. Ooh. Let's try. Ah, damn it. Actually, I might go back to researching for now. It's probably just because I haven't finished this yet. I could also cast the Leviathan, but I think it... Oh, yes, the Ghost Ship Armada. That's what it is. Does he actually... No, he doesn't have the power. He does not... He's not currently have the power to cast that because he's only level 1 water. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to empower your water magic. And let's see, Lithia's up here. Well, you've only gotten 1 lictor out of it, but hey, 1's better than nothing. We're going to storm the castle. Show you guys what that's like, because that is actually kind of fun to watch. Granted, that might just be me. And I'm kind of twisted, if you haven't figured that out already. Alright, Nightbane, go take over the Dust River. There's a serious dust thing going on up here. What the... Alright, let's end that turn. So this might be a longer than normal episode just because I forgot to start my timer. Yeah. And of course he didn't win because horrors... Mountain King versus horror, unless the Mountain King is like... Oh wow, there's just nothing he could have done here. Because that is a full-on horror. Oh. I was kind of hoping I could show you the battle, but they didn't actually have one. She attacked in Toledo, which is right there, but she didn't win. What I need to do is I need to set up an army that can actually go... Okay, poor amphibian. Okay, good. This army right here. Most undead are going to be poor amphibians because they're... Well, they don't need to breathe. Ghouls are the only ones that cannot go in the water at all. But Knucklebones... Remove unusable units. That's going to be the ghouls. Okay, so we're going to actually send troops into that water to get her. Darzatu, you as well. Okay, this time we're actually going to go ahead and get the Harvester of Sorrows. Because if I can find Pangaea itself and send the Harvester into there, then her capital basically becomes a dead land. How much longer on this one? Okay, only about 3 minutes left, so there's not going to be time to get the thing all the way there, but... Okay, we defeated... That's not an attacking force, that's 2 people. I think I just killed... I think I just might have ended a honeymoon. Some gold from the first forest. Because there's nobody there to die. There it is, Nightworm. This is the Harvester of Sorrows. Like, it's a stealthy, ethereal, flying reaper. If I remember right, yeah, it can actually move a long distance. Okay, so Isis Pelagia is currently in Bogaton. So like I said, I think Pangaea is actually going to be up here somewhere. Nightheart and Rotheart, and why not Betagroth? I need to start getting people. I need to start getting more lands, more troops. Well, not more troops. I've got plenty of those. Just I need to start taking Pangaea. Show them the mistake they made when they declared war on the dead. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I want to do right now? Actually, you know what? Because like I mentioned this when I was talking originally about forging magic items, the higher magical levels you get, the more stuff becomes open to you. I could actually Crown of Despair. Not really interested, and also my god can't use it, so... the reason I say that is because my god has the, actually... No, actually, he could. I'm not going to do it anyway, because... Alright, let's get water to level 3. Because soon I'll have the Undead Armada. Now, the Undead Armada will not be under my direct control, but it will technically belong to me. So let's see how well that goes. Got maybe 2 more turns in me for this particular episode. Sea of Mermaids. Oh, I gotta watch this. I don't care if we run over time. This is the death of a god, folks. They attack. She attacked on her own. Actually, she's at more than full health because she's in her dominion. Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the darkness, but this is actually an underwater fight. Actually, I'm gonna put this at double speed. Because she's got a ton. Actually, no, let's go ahead and put it at turbo speed. Because she's got over 200, nearly 300 health, and like that's the end of the episode. But like I said, we're gonna watch the end of the battles because I mean, the death of a god is kind of fun. Also, I'll show you the message that you get anytime you manage to actually kill someone's god, or if you kill an AI god. I'm not actually playing against other people. I'm not all that competitive for the most part. She's down to 117 health. Considerably less now. This is not a great way to do this. This is a very slow way. Oh, she's trying to run, but she's down to 27 health. She's also injured, weakened, chest wound, and crippled. She's not going to make it out of this. We already know that, but... There she goes. The death of a god. You killed our god. This war will not end until every one of your people is dead. Small problem with that, Pangaea. They've been dead for a long time. Alright, folks, we're going to go ahead and leave it there. Because as I just said, we just witnessed the death of Isis Pelagia. Now, she can probably come back because she died inside of her own dominion, which is unfortunate, but hey. Just means we had to kill her again. Now, remember folks, if you enjoyed the video, please like or favorite and leave a comment. And like I said, I kind of implied this earlier, but I do actually read the comments. That's how I got the tip about getting more actual, like, Legion-style troops. And if you really enjoy the video, and if you want to keep up with the episodes as they come out, feel free to subscribe. There will be a link at the end of the video, and there's always the subscribe link down below. This is actually getting to be a rather fun series for me, folks. I'm rather enjoying myself so far. And of course, always join me on Sundays if you like Dota, and you just want to see random games cast by somebody who's still learning. Because my Ran Dota series runs on Sundays, folks. And as for that, I have been D. Good night, and good gaming.